welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm doing the assumptions tag. So I asked you guys on Instagram and Twitter to send me your assumptions about me, and I didn't really get that many, which is okay. I didn't really expect to get a lot, so this video might be super short, kind of pointless, but I put up a poll on Twitter asking if you still wanted to see it, even though it probably wouldn't be very long and kind of pointless. You guys still said yes, so I'm gonna film it, and who knows if I'm actually gonna put it up or not. Which reminds me, you should follow me on Twitter and Instagram, because I do ask you guys for your input on videos and stuff like that. Like, if for some reason I don't upload a video, I will usually tell you on Twitter like why I haven't posted a video or whatever. So make sure you're following me on Twitter and Instagram, because I will always put up polls and like ask you guys stuff on Twitter and Instagram. So make sure you're following me on there. Yeah, so let's just do the assumptions tag. The first assumption is that you would love to get a boyfriend and start a family. Yes. Sure, I mean, I am 23 years old. I do feel like I'm getting older, and yeah, I would love to get a boyfriend and start a family and start that chapter of my life, but I also feel like I'm not necessarily that ready for that either. So yes, but like maybe in a little while. You seem super sweet and genuine. I also feel like you're probably a really good listener. Thank you. And I feel like I am a good listener. I definitely do listen really well, and this is weird to say, but I feel like I have a lot of wisdom without like actually being very wise. I feel like I probably give really good advice out of like nowhere. Does that make sense? Probably not. Another one is you are single and perfectly okay with that. True. I am single and I'm okay with it. I love being alone. I love my alone time. I love living by myself, doing my own thing. I love not having to worry about somebody else or rely on somebody else or think of somebody else. Like I truly do like being alone. But yeah, I am single and okay with it. I know that I will meet my perfect person when the time is right. So you spend all of your money on books. Not a bad idea, by the way. True, I do spend a lot of my money on books and clothes. But probably more on books. I get into weird moods where like I want to buy stuff for my house and like I want to buy more clothes, and a lot of the time I can't decide what furniture I want to buy or like what clothing items I want to buy. So I end up just buying books instead, because I'm just like, it's so much easier. I know what books I want. It's just easier for me to make my mind up when it comes to books. Whereas like other things, I just can't decide. So I end up caving and just buying books because I'm like, I want to buy something. So I end up just buying books. And the last one that I got on Instagram was you don't have a very social job. That's not true. I work in retail. I work at a clothing store. It's a very big clothing store. It is a lot of work, and I deal with customers all day long. Like, I'm on the floor. I work till I do the whole store, so it's very social. I deal with customers all day long. It can be very tiring, very exhausting. During the holiday seasons, it's the worst. I hate it. But yeah, it's a very social job. I deal with customers all day long. I talk a lot with my coworkers. They're great. We have great conversations, great laughs. I have a very social job. And then the last assumption that I have was one on Twitter, and that was you are a happy-go-lucky person. I guess. Do I give off that vibe? Because if so, I love that. But I would say like 80% of the time I'm really happy and like in a good mood. But I feel like when I am down, I'm really down. I get stressed and overwhelmed very easily, and I overreact about a lot of things as well. Like, I just let silly things bother me. I'm very, like, I hate change. So like any kind of like thing that happens, I just spiral and I have a breakdown. So I like to say that I'm pretty happy most of the time, but things affect me pretty easily. And I feel like I was a lot worse when I was younger. When I was a kid, oh my God, it was a mess. But as I'm older now, I feel like I'm definitely better at change and like things happening that are out of my control. I would say I'm pretty happy most of the time. I try not to let things affect me anymore. So that is it for this assumption tag. Thank you to those who sent in their assumptions. And if you want to participate in future Q&As or whatever, make sure you're following me on Twitter and Instagram. I will do an official Q&A whenever I hit 5,000 subscribers, and I'll make like a whole video asking for your questions on here instead of just Twitter and Instagram. But that probably won't be for a very long time, which is fine. Just make sure you're following me on other social media, because I do post about my videos and all of this on my other platforms. So if you want to stay in the loop with everything, just follow me on Twitter and Instagram as well. And my Goodreads. Don't forget my Goodreads. Yes, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to leave other assumptions about me down below, go ahead if you want. Maybe I'll just answer them in the comments. Or I can make a separate video again if you want, but I think these are just kind of pointless. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, follow me on all my other social media, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!